How's it going out there, all my love-struck gaming fellow nerd people? This is the relationship gaming guru with me, MrDarkPhoenix, and I'm covering another topic given to me by Anonymous on Twitter, and that's basically close friends of your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. Basically, your mate has a best friend of the opposite sex, and that might make you feel uncomfortable. So I'm just basically going to cover that. Basically, like if your girlfriend has a best guy friend, or vice versa, if your boyfriend has a best girlfriend, and that kind of stuff, and how it might make you feel uncomfortable, and how you can basically have your ways to get around that. Basically, it's a double-edged sword if you think about it. It's gonna work out in a good way or a bad way depending on the maturity of the parties, because honestly, if of course I'm all for guys and girls can have best friends of the opposite sex and not have any sexual feelings towards each other. So obviously if you have something like that where it's like, you have your girlfriend who has her best guy friend that's like her brother, and there's, no attraction, there's no nothing, it's basically just, strict friendship, then that's fine. But if you're with somebody and she has a best guy friend who maybe is like an ex or someone that, they slept together, then that may be a little bit of a tiny bit of an issue. But even then, it's, if your person's with you, then you shouldn't have to worry about them straying away from anybody else, because honestly, and this goes back into my honesty video, the first one, where it's like, basically saying if you don't want to be with somebody, then don't make the initiative to say you want to be with them, and don't form a connection or a union based on, dangling feelings or something else, or not with all routes closed off or anything like that. How to deal with it? Basically, it seems like you need to have a talk with your mate or anybody else, and just make sure, or just basically if you really are in great love with this person, then you really don't have to make sure about anything. You just basically have to let them know that that they're really important to you, and that vice versa they'll return the favor and say you're really important to them. And in that case, you really won't have to worry about much of anything, because you guys have a right, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever relationship, and you don't have to worry about them hanging out with anybody or basically feeling uncomfortable around their opposite sex friend if it's strictly just a friendship. Because then that leads into the other video, which was about jealousy, and that can evolve into other feelings and all that other stuff. And don't get me wrong, I understand why you'd feel uncomfortable, why you'd feel some kind of way about it, but at the same time, I'm just telling you guys to basically not let thoughts of what could be stop you. Don't let future thoughts basically put you off here in the present, because that could lead to overthinking, and that leads you to say and do some pretty dumb stuff. And nobody wants that to happen. Nobody wants to basically be driven insane by overthinking or any of that kind of mentality, because overthinking does not lead to good things. I can tell you that right now. So I'm basically, if you feel uncomfortable, just bring it up, or just let it be known that that person is with you. And if it really evolves into anything else from there, where you really feel that you can't trust this person, then you really need to have a really good sit down and discuss where your relationship is going from that point. Because honestly, if you work things out, that's great. Honestly, it is. But like I said, overthinking plus jealousy plus your uncomfortable feelings can lead to a pretty bad amount of stuff. So honestly, I would probably maybe have a talk with your significant other, or not even that, just study the situations more, and just basically know that she can have friends, she can have all the friends she wants, but you're her boyfriend, or he's your girlfriend, or all that type of stuff. And it all comes down to the trust and love you have for each other. Honestly, if you're in a great relationship, you have nothing to worry about. She's entitled to have her guy friends, you're entitled to have your female friends, and if need be, if she wants to hang out with her guy friend, then if you trust her, then let her go. They want to go somewhere, hang out, and do whatever because they were friends prior to the relationship, then there's no problem with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with, because then you seem like a bad guy if you don't want her to hang out with her guy friends without you, then you seem like the bad guy, because that's revealing your insecurities, and that's also not good, because that also goes back into trust. Trust is the bottom foundation of any union or any relationship. So you want to have a strong foundation built on trust and all that stuff. And you don't want to be insecure, because then that could just tumble everything down. So if need be, I would just study the situations and talk to this person just a little bit. Not a serious one, just a little talk. Just, I know there's nothing going on, but, just basically as, as my girlfriend or as my mate or whatever, just, calm my insanity. Just, make it known to me right now that I'm the only one that matters to you. And, then you can just hang out and do pretty much what you want with your friends. Because I know that at the end of the night, you're going to come home with me, or at the end of everything, you're with me and I'm with you. And that's basically how it goes. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching this episode of the Relationship Gaming Guru. I'll be back next week for more videos. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like my advice. And also don't forget to comment any topic you want me to cover, or talk to me on Twitter. All my links will be in the down bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives.